Looking for an affordable home in Dripping Springs, but you're not sure which community to pick? In this video, I'm going to give you a breakdown of Cannon Ranch versus Heritage. Our team actually helped two different families to buy in each of these neighborhoods. So I'm going to help you understand the key differences, why they picked one community over the other, and the incredible deals we got. Let's start with location. If you're looking at Heritage and Cannon Ranch, they are literally across the street from each other on Ranch Road 12 near Mercer Street and Founders Park. So you're right in the heart of Dripping Springs, close to coffee, dining, HEB, and Dripping Springs ISD campuses. The proximity is equally great for both neighborhoods. Now, a big difference between Heritage and Cannon Ranch is the amenities. Heritage is a master plan community with its own neighborhood pool, pickleball court, walking trails, and playgrounds. It's going to have almost 600 homes when it's finished, and it's being built by two builders, TriPoint and MI Homes. So if having an on-site pool and community amenities is important, then this neighborhood is a great choice. Now, Cannon Ranch keeps things simpler. It's a smaller community with somewhere around 350 homes when finished. It has some green spaces and picnic areas, but there's no amenity center or community pool. However, you're a short walk or a drive to Founders Memorial Park, which has a public pool, fields, and playgrounds. So if you're more focused on keeping your monthly payments down and you don't care about having the pool right in the neighborhood, then the deals at Cannon Ranch are hard to beat. Now let's talk taxes and fees, because here's where the two communities really separate. So both of these neighborhoods have a low tax rate around 1.7% right now, which is really great for new construction communities. But in Heritage, they are also part of a public improvement district, also known as a PID, and this is an extra assessment that is paid monthly outside of your taxes. It depends on the size of your lot, how much it is, but as a rough estimate, it's about $300 a month. So that can make a huge difference on affordability and your monthly budget. So make sure you are accounting for that extra fee before you go under contract in Heritage. Now, Cannon Ranch, on the other hand, does not have a PID, so you actually get to enjoy that really low tax rate. Let's dive into pricing. In Heritage, homes start in the high 300s to the upper 600s, with home sizes ranging from just under 1,500 square feet to about 3,000 square feet or so, depending on the collection and the builder. TriPoint is on the higher end side, and you can tell a big difference on their design finishes and the quality of their homes. MI Homes is a more affordable option in Heritage, but they can build a beautiful home as well. You can get homes on 40-foot, 45-foot, and 50-foot lots in Heritage. In Cannon Ranch, Ashton Woods is the only builder. Their homes are going to start in the upper 300s to the upper 500s, and they build on both 40 and 45-foot lots. Floor plans are going to range from just under 1,500 square feet to about 2,900 square feet. If you're wanting the best price per square foot in this area, especially without having the public improvement district, then Cannon Ranch is your best bet. Now, quick poll. I want to know, would you rather have a lower monthly payment, even if it meant not having a community center or a pool? Or is a pool such an important thing that you would rather spend a few hundred extra a month? Tell me in the comments, would you have a lower payment or pool? All right, now it's story time. So we just helped a young couple get their very first home. They had fallen in love with a home both at Cannon Ranch and at Heritage. Price was super important for them because they have a young growing family, and I thought for sure Cannon Ranch was going to be the top pick, but instead they fell in love with this home in Heritage. It was more important for them to have a home with higher end finishes that they loved, as well as being within walking distance to that community pool. You can just see some of the upgrades that made them fall in love with this home. The wife loved the vent hood and the fancier tile backsplash over the stove, the thicker quartz counters, and this wall of windows overlooking the backyard. Now, to help keep this home within their budget, we got them a 3.99% interest rate, which was something that the builder was offering. We also negotiated an even better price off the list price, and at the end, they were easily able to afford this home. Now, they did have to sacrifice a little bit of space. The home at Ashton Woods was a bit larger on square footage, but they felt like the flow and the layout of this home was perfect for their family. So why was Heritage the winner? It had to do with the quality of the builder finish out, the neighborhood amenities, and ultimately they were willing to sacrifice a little square footage to get the neighborhood that they love. At the end, I think they made the best choice. What do you think? So our second clients are a family that was wanting a larger size home where they could move in their elderly parents. So size was the biggest thing and also at the best budget. With the extra PID payment and Heritage, that was out of the question. So Cannon Ranch was the obvious choice. So they landed on this Ashton Woods home on a large corner lot. It's just under 3,000 square feet. It has 5 bedrooms, a loft, and an office, so there's plenty of space for everyone. The best part is the primary suite is on the top floor, making it ideal for that family to have their own privacy while their parents can enjoy the downstairs. So why is Cannon Ranch the winner for this family? It overall has to do with the cost involved. They got the biggest house possible at the lowest price per square foot. We were even able to discount the overall sales price and get them a low fixed rate of 3.99, which is incredible right now. As an older family, they also didn't care so much about the community pool. They can easily use the one at Founders Park. So why should you pick one neighborhood over the other? Choose Heritage if you want more amenities, a master plan community feel, and you're drawn to the styles of Tri-Pointe and MI Homes floor plans and finishes. But keep in mind, you'll be paying a little bit more in monthly fees for the lifestyle you'll enjoy there. Choose Cannon Ranch if your top priority is value and monthly payment, you're happy with Ashton Woods floor plans, and you're okay with using public amenities at Founders Park. So if you're still torn between these two neighborhoods, here's what I would suggest. Go out on the same day, tour both communities, and write down your top favorite homes that you love. And then let's fight to get you the house that you love the most. The first couple that didn't think they could afford Heritage were pleasantly surprised by the time we got them the discounts, the lower rates, and they settled on just a slightly smaller floor plan. They got the community that they wanted to be in. So we can help you navigate your choices and sort through the right options so you end up exactly where you need to be. And if you still want more information, I have full-length videos on Ashton Woods at Cannon Ranch, MI Homes, and Tri-Pointe. So definitely check those out and reach out if you have further questions.